I'm done. All these people always upset, having no fun. Now listen, I made a motivation video probably 2 weeks ago, and it's a better time than ever with everything that's going on in the world, and I just don't know how to explain how upset I am that it's now that we come together and that we didn't before. Because look, what's going on right now is horrible and disgusting, but it's not like it's the first time that it happened. You see, it reminds me of something like, look, this stuff was happening back in 2012, 2013. Mike Brown, the seatbelt, and other people, but we didn't want to talk about it then. The riots in Baltimore were all covered up and stuff, and I think that at this point, I don't know what to say, man. People say either go the route of violence, go the route of being not violent, and at this point, going the route of non-violent doesn't work, and going the route of violent doesn't work. So the truth is, we need to group together as a community. And honestly, we just need to agree on one thing, y'all. One thing. It's not that we all bleed the same. Because look, we might all bleed the same, but we bleed from different places in different backgrounds. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, we need to agree on things. Okay? This is not an issue about one group of people anymore. People could say it's an issue about one group of people. It really is. Black lives do matter. I fully agree with this. I was saying this back when, a long time ago, I almost got a Black Lives Matter shirt, at the, MLK, Civil Rights Museum. Instead, I got the MLK 50th anniversary one, because I thought it kind of looked cool with him walking. I'm a big lover of MLK, obviously, but look. I've been thinking a lot, and if you think I'm lying about this, go listen to White Privilege number 2 and White Privilege number 1 by Malcolm Moore. Good songs that are pretty ahead of their time, but you can also tell that he's talking about the things that are still going on today. And you could say, okay, well, this happens to white people too, this happens to... Whatever. If it does, this is not a thing to talk about and be like, ooh, what happens to white people too? This isn't about you. This isn't about me. It's about others. And look, so many white people today, and so many people want to act gangster, act ghetto, act all this stuff, when really, you ain't none of that. And then when this happens, oh, do you want to still act like that? No, because you realize you're going to be discriminated against. So stop acting like that. And if you do anything for black culture, stand up and use your voice. If you dress like that, if you want to do your hair like that, if you have black friends, I know a bunch of y'all want to be like, ooh, I can say the N-word because I got black friends. Do you got black friends? Well, then show up right now. Show up right now. Where are you right now? Show up right now. And this is not a regular video that I would love to make. But the truth is, if I don't use my voice, which I have not talked about this situation yet on any social media platform, anything at all, because I wanted to make a YouTube video about it. Because it is absurd and disgusting that we could still be somehow, like, crosswise about this. Yes, the looting of Targets and what they're doing in Target is not the best thing. That is illegal. But also, they have tried. We have tried years over years. Not we, sorry. But the black community, not even only the black community, because I know white people have fought for Black Lives Matter too. But like, look, for years and years trying to be silent. But look, how can you be silent when black people are dying? Everybody dies, I get that. But here's the thing. Racism's still an issue. And if you say what it is, I don't know what's wrong with you, but listen. When we have tried to be peaceful for years, peaceful for years. Look, MLK, yeah, he did great, right? He got us unsegregated. Unsegregated to what point? He had to unsegregate what happened after Abe Lincoln because of Jim Crow laws. If you look back, every single time we relapse, every single time we repeat history, do you know why we repeat history? You could say history repeats itself if we let it. If we let it. That's what my brother told me one time. Because my history teacher in 8th grade said history repeats itself. He didn't finish the if we let it part, but he tried to warn us. If you don't step up and change right now, we don't need racism for our future. We never needed it ever, but it's still here. Why? Because obviously something's not working. And you know what's not working? We're not getting together as a group. There's always going to be racist people out there. It's the same argument of people being like, if we ban guns, people would still get guns. If we stop racism, there would still be people being racist. But man, we need to cut them numbers down. Because now what it's becoming is every single police officer is bad. And, well, you can't really look, it's like this. I've said this before. If you look at the military and then how we kill some innocent civilians, it's not fully the veterans' fault. They're doing their jobs. So we love the veterans, but we don't always love the military. We do love some of the police officers, not him. I don't remember his name now. But we don't love what the government is. You guys got to look on top. We're looking at the base level right now. You got to look on top where it starts. Everything has a starting point. And it's not Trump. And I don't want y'all to think it's Trump. It's bigger than Trump. Police brutality and stuff was happening when Obama was here. So obviously it doesn't matter the color of our president. It doesn't matter that. What it matters is that there's systematic racism still to this day. What is the solution? I don't know. But what I think is that we should still be kind to each other. Be nicer. If you see someone on the street and you instantly think something about that person because of their skin color, their gender, their sexuality, anything, that is disgusting. That is discrimination. And I know mostly everybody does that. And that's because society's put this on us. I remember when I met Tyler in 3rd grade, I said, oh, I just know this guy as a person. Now, if I would go back in time and meet him with all the stuff I know today, I would see him as a black person before I saw him as a person. And that is disgusting. The society has done that. We are people. We are not different races. We are all a human race. And guess what? It's going to be hard to get to the finish line if some people are stuck back here because we're letting them stay at a disadvantage. This is not a Democratic Republican thing. This is not a white black thing. This is not anything. This is a problem with society. We need to change right now. If we don't change right now, no changes are going to happen. I never want to get political. I never want to get like this. But sometime you got to use your voice and your platform. And I think it would be absolutely disgusting if I did not use my platform. Black Lives Matter is used as an analogy. Let's say there's a house on fire in a town. You would not go put water on every single house because every single house is on fire, because it's not. There's one house on fire. So that's why you don't say all lives matter. I wanted to say that really fast. Also, you got to realize equality has been fought for years, but there's still so many groups that are unequal. Let's use that to our advantage, guys. Let's all work together to get equal. There's the LGBTQ plus community that has unequal rights right now, which is disgusting. We have the black community and every other ethnicity community with unequal rights. And then there are even whites who are basically more poor. Like, you guys got to know, there are white people who are not everybody's in the top 1%. I know that for a fact, as who I am, that there are even some black people who have it better than me. But what you got to look at is this. It's disgusting that you would instantly think that black people are going to be doing worse off than a white person, because that's instantly society telling you, oh, they're going to be worse off just because they're black? Heck no. It's because society put it there. They put drugs into hoods, and then, whoa, they created hoods and then blamed it on the black people. And what you got to look at, too, is we got to stop killing each other. Gang violence is horrible. Tupac talked about it a long time ago. I've been listening to his music a lot. And look, we got to start from the base level. Be kind to each other. Stop killing each other. Stop having all this hate with each other. Then we can start loving each other. Once we start loving each other, we can start making changes. Once we start making changes, we go places. That's the problem and why racism's still around. Because us white people just sat back, 99% of us, sat back and then just watched the Black Lives Matter and all these things go on with just black people fighting for it. But you know what you got to realize is they're going to listen to white people more. And that's horrible. But listen, if they're going to, let's fight with them. Let's fight with them. This is a human race problem once again. If you're not with me, and you say all lives matter, or if you say any of these other things, and then you try to show me the Target videos, yes, that stuff's disgusting, but look at the problem. The main problem, please. I don't know when we're going to get better. I don't know if we're ever going to get better. But it starts with us. It starts with the younger generations. Because this is our future. We're fighting for it right now. We've been fighting for a lot of things. A lot of stuff has come through the class of 2023. My class. Heck, class 2024. Class of all these 2020s, right? You can't stop fighting until there is change. It's called a revolution. Because revolution is when you change something. Kind of like, ooh, like the revolution of the story, whatever. We must revolt. And the truth is, I'm not saying that everybody's racist or that racism is bigger now. Which I also hate that argument. Well, racism is not as big as it used to be. Why is it even existing at all? I ask you that. And with that, I ask you to not like this video, not subscribe, and if you want to comment what you want on this matter. But if there is any hate, I will delete the comments. But don't subscribe, don't like from this video if this is the first one you're seeing. Because then that would be me feeding off of a problem. Don't. If you guys want to go help and stuff, I don't really think petitions are helping. I do know that if you guys look up, there are probably peaceful protests or protests in general going on in your state. Go look it up. Go do your research. Don't be raiding targets. But at the same time, those target raids, don't be showing me those and then being like, oh, that offsets the whole thing. Because that's what it looks like. So don't ever do that again. That gets me livid. And I know you guys have never probably seen me this mad over a topic. It's because I usually don't want to talk about these topics on my channel. I don't want to be that person. Because most people think I'm uneducated about topics like this. Oh, it's Luke, he's not that educated. I am. I've done my research. I've been knowing about this topic for years. And the truth is, the only reason I haven't been in those protests is because, I don't know, I feel kind of scared. I don't know would I look different. And also, I can't really drive all that way because money and other things. But, yeah. If you guys do want to subscribe and like, don't do it on this video. Go to my other more happy videos. They're better. And you guys should know that I believe what I'm talking about. My most viewed videos, racism's back for a reason. It wasn't a joke. It was the truth. And like Tyler said in that video, people will always be a little racist. So I punch them in the faces. And man, I know that they say stop fighting. You can't be violent. You gotta be non-violent. Do you know why they say that? They say that because they know if you would uprise against them, it'd be over. I don't know the solution. What I do know is this. Me as a white person, I have a lot of white friends. If you're watching this, let's be part of the difference. They cannot fight this alone this time. It's a team effort. So get off the bench. Start playing your minutes. You might only play 2 minutes. But if you make a big 3, bam, game 1. Don't lose this time, guys. We gotta get this done. We gotta end racism. Not end it all the way, but gotta get rid of it. Why is it still a thing in 2020? I think it's kind of weird. Coronavirus is killing a bunch of people, and racism is too right now. Let's end both of them. But sadly, we can't make a vaccination for racist people. So, let's vaccinate them ourselves and spread kind and joy during this dark time. I love you guys. Stay positive. And love one another. Like they look exactly like you. Because we're all the same people. Alright. Love you. And when I see you guys, I will be in the video like this. Yo, yo, effect. Out.